India and Pakistan, there is the issue of a ceasefire, and similarly a ceasefire between Iran and Israel. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has made statements about completely destroying Iran's nuclear sites. After Trump warned about attacks on nuclear sites, the information spread across the world. He also said that Iran's nuclear program should be obliterated, and that recently nuclear sites were targeted. According to the Defense Intelligence Agency, when these reports were published, Trump harshly criticized CNN and the New York Times, targeting the reporters whose reports made these doubts even stronger. Iran's news agency, Amwaj Media, later reported that Iran had indeed been warned about a possible attack. Donald Trump and frauds. The Washington Post's fact-checkers say, Trump made 3,573 false or misleading statements, meaning on average he made dozens of false claims every day. Canada's Toronto Star newspaper recorded 500 false statements by him between 2017 and 2019. In the beginning, many news agencies hesitated to call Trump a liar, but by June 2019, many of his statements were openly declared lies. Trump's close ally Steve Bannon, who was part of the 2016 election campaign, said Trump couldn't stay focused on one issue. After the 2020 US presidential election, Trump and his supporters, this is a fraud on the American public. We were getting ready to win this election. Frankly, we did win this election. Narrator. Hitler's propaganda strategy of the big lie is a perfect example of this. According to The New Republic, many professors, analysts, and political observers agree. In 2017, American ethnologist Carol McGranahan and historian Douglas Brinkley said that while many US presidents have misled people, no president before Trump has lied repeatedly as a habit. Former White House press secretary Stephanie Grisham said Trump used to tell her, "It doesn't matter what you say, Stephanie. Say it enough, and people will believe you." This is known as the illusory truth effect, a technique used by Hitler as well. The Washington Post introduced the bottomless Pinocchio category for Trump. CNN fact-checker Daniel Dale says Trump lies so frequently that the media simply cannot keep up. By repeating lies again and again, he exhausts the media's attention. In 2011, Trump said, he doesn't have a birth certificate, or he hasn't shown it. He has what's called a certificate of live birth. That is something that's easy to get. Narrator. He had no right to become US president. He claimed unless the birth certificate was made public. And Trump was eventually forced to release his own. This is exactly what he later accused Hillary Clinton of. Philosopher Harry Frankfurt described a liar as someone who knows the truth but hides it. According to Washington Post writer Eduardo Porter, this definition fits Trump perfectly. For example, when Trump became president, without checking unemployment or inflation numbers, he blamed everything on previous US governments. In 1984, GQ magazine published a profile on Trump where he falsely claimed to own an entire block at Central Park South and Avenue of the Americas. That same year, his other lie was exposed when Forbes magazine's reporter revealed that Trump pretended to be his own spokesperson, John Barron, while inflating his wealth to be listed at $100 million. In 1987, after the stock market crash, Trump lied in his commission filings about losing $19 million. His list of false stories goes on and on. In 2009, Trump bought a luxury golf course in Florida and lied about the history of the Civil War, battles that supposedly took place there. Civil War expert Richard Gillespie confirmed the story was fake. In reality, the only battles that took place were at clubs managed by the Trump Organization. Professional golfer Buddy Marucci said Trump lied about his golf club membership as well. Journalist Tony Schwartz, ghostwriter of The Art of the Deal, later admitted he wrote the book, not Trump. After World War II, Americans disliked Germans, and anyone with German background was seen negatively. Yet during his 2016 election campaign, Trump falsely claimed he predicted Osama bin Laden's 9/11 attack in his 2000 book, The America We Deserve. 6 months after announcing his presidential campaign, fact-checking site factcheck.org gave him the King of Whoppers Award. Cest. Trump, John F. Kennedy, his father was with Lee Harvey, Oswald prior to Oswald being shot. Narrator. In 2015, BuzzFeed News reporter Andrew Kaczynski reported on an American extremist group known for anti-black, anti-Jewish, and anti-immigrant ideology. David Duke, a well-known figure from that group, supported Trump in 2016. In the 1970s, The US Department of Justice sued Trump and his father for racial discrimination. White supremacist groups praised Trump for calling immigrants rapists and criminals. In April 2022, during a North Carolina rally, Trump was mocked when he claimed he was the most honest human being God ever created. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and share. See you in the next video.